Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, May 25th in the MLB. We have 4 picks in this video locked and loaded for you guys, including a parlay at plus 700 odds. We'll dive into that in just 1 second. Let's recap yesterday, Logan. We lost a unit. We had 6 picks. Technically, if you were a win-loss record, we went 2-4, but 2 of those losers were a quarter unit play and a half unit play. We missed the strikeout sheet by 1 strikeout because the umpire hosed us. Really, the one thing that determined our day was Max Fried. I talked to him in the video. Logan, I'm so pissed. They didn't give me a record a win. Talk about the freest win he's ever recorded. They didn't give us that, so I tried to get cute with the hits allowed. He gives a 6, and that's how we lose on the hook right there. But, hey, it's okay. I feel like the reads have been pretty solid. Wu got the job done. Witt Jr. and Quan did. Logan, let's try to have ourselves a day. It is a Sunday, so we appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, do us a favor. Go down below. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's do it. And, Logan, if this first play of the day hits, we're doing a $25 giveaway. Logan's leading things off with a juicy parlay to kick things off on a Sunday. Logan, dive right into it. Plus 700 parlay. Where we're going.
Yeah, so this is for you guys out there. Let me know if you like us to take a little bit of long shot type bets, because this is a little bit of long shot. We're only risking 0.25 units, but it's going to be a basis parlay. Let's talk about it. Ronald Acuna Jr., Cody Bellinger, and Rafael Devers, all 2+ basis parlay. Parlay them together, plus 731 on Bet365 is your best value, but on other books they're in the plus 600, so shouldn't be crazy odds there. But I do like all these 3 hitters in their matchups. And again, go down in the comments. Let me know if you like basis parlays, because I do, especially today. Let's talk about Acuna first. He has a home run in each of his 2 games back this season. He's getting the Logan curse. I don't really care. He's seeing the ball really well back from injury. I'll go ahead and back him. Like his matchup today against Cease, who he's seen well before. Bellinger has great splits against Senzatella. Senzatella really struggling versus left-handed batters. 3 of his 8 hits actually against Senzatella are for extra bases. Like that a lot for Bellinger. And then Devers also hitting 350 against Dean Kramer. Over that line, he's got 2+ bases in 2 of his 3 games versus the Orioles this series as well. Parlay all 3 of these guys together. Love that as a little bit of a long shot. But let's talk about another hitter parlay that I like today. Now, less of a long shot, but just 2 hitters that we just need for 1 hit. That one we need 2 bases. Asking for more. This one, though, Bobby Witt Jr. and Luis Arraez, each to record a hit. Parlay those 2 together, minus 137 on DraftKings. Look, it is a little bit juicier than I do want. I mean, I would like it to be in the minus 110, maybe minus 120 range. But if I like these 2 hitters enough, I just got to parlay them together and ride with it. Let's talk about the first leg. It's Bobby Witt Jr. He's been a staple in these hit parlays, and he's paying for us. Him and Quan yesterday paid. We just need Bobby to get a hit against Bailey Ober and the Twins today. Against Ober, Witt Jr., 11 for 22. That's a 500 batting average, and that's a lot of plate appearances. The fact that he's hitting 500 against Bailey Ober, he just sees him very well. If I was Bailey Ober, I'd walk him, but hopefully that doesn't happen today. Ober allowing a 289 batting average to righties compared to just a 264 versus lefties. He is a reverse split right-handed pitcher. Love that for Bobby today. And against right-handed pitchers on the road this month, Bobby hitting 278. That average did dip a little bit yesterday, because even though Bobby's on a 5-game hit streak, yesterday I thought it was going to come to an end. I won't lie to you. We got very lucky with Bobby clutching up in that last at-bat. Yesterday, Bobby clutched a hit, even though he was terrible. 1 for 5 with 4 Ks. He was going for the platinum sombrero. Luckily, that didn't happen. Hitters like Bobby, even with a game where he struggled at the plate yesterday, normally still bounces back for a hit today. I love that he even got a hit yesterday. That's our first leg. And then our second leg is going to be Luis Arraez to record a hit. Yesterday, Luis Arraez did not come through. We had that second parlay with Trey Turner. That one was actually a terrible parlay. Both those guys missed. But in baseball, you run that back. With really good contact hitters like Arraez, I don't mind running it back. He faces Schwellenbach and the Braves today. Only once has Arraez had 3 straight hitless games this season. It happened at the Bronx. That was just a bad series for Luis Arraez. I see the tide changing a little bit for Luis Arraez, because he sees the pitches that Schwellenbach throws. He sees them pretty well. Schwellenbach throws a ton of pitches, by the way. I just have to pick out his top 3 that he throws percentage-wise most. 4-seamer, splitter, and curveball are his top 3 pitches. Arraez against the fastball, 313 batting average, 286 against the splitter, and 615 against the curveball as well, which also Schwellenbach does mix in that into the off speed. So I really do think Arraez is going to have a good enough attack at the plate against Schwellenbach. Schwellenbach not the strongest of pitchers. He's also worse to lefties than he is to righties. Luckily for us, Luis Ariz is a lefty, and against right-handed pitchers, Ariz hitting 317 this month. Look, I'll take my chances on a guy like that, like Ariz, just going 0 for 5 yesterday. He normally bounces back with a hit, and again, both these guys are on the road, so no matter what the score is, they're guaranteed 9 innings of at-bats. So love that as my hit parlay today. Only one hit parlay and the basis parlay if you want to really count that. But hopefully we can be dialed in once again on hitters. Love that as my picks today. But Austin, you got a little team total parlay, what you're rolling with.
Yeah, I'm back for some revenge on this team total parlay. We took one on Friday, and we lost in extra innings from the Pirates, which was just a brutal one. We're going back to the scene of the crime with the Pirates, but we got another team getting involved. And that would be the Guardians in an early start. I get the Guardians team total under 4.5, parlayed with the Pirates team total under 5.5, which is currently minus 137 on DraftKings. I consider doing the Pirates for 4.5, which would get you probably close to even money. But I'd rather buy an extra run there in case we do somehow go to extra innings in Pittsburgh. I'd rather at least have the run in my back pocket, lay a little bit of juice on a Sunday. I'd rather a winner to try to chase better value and end up losing. So I'll stick with this at minus 137. And honestly, like Logan said, we don't like laying a ton of juice, but on a Sunday, winners can sometimes be hard to come around, and I do like this parlay a ton. I almost made it a bigger play than a 1 unit. If it weren't a Sunday, we'd probably make this 1.5, maybe 2 unit play. But I put on the graphic, this is not the same game. The last time I did this on Friday, people were like, these guys don't play each other. Yeah, I'm well aware they do not play each other. This is not the same game, completely different games, and that's fine with me. But I really do like this one. Let's talk about the Guardians, who will start around 11:35 a.m. Eastern time. They'll get the opportunity to face Tariq Skubal. They can have fun with that because Skubal's been a beast, and he's been really good against them in the past. They had a start last year against him. They got 10 hits. And I think they only got 1 run off of him. So they were swinging early and often. You can do that against Skubal, but good luck. They'll face Skubal in an early start. So not only do they not have their normal routines, they might not even get batting practice. They're getting out there at 11:35 to see Tariq Skubal. That sounds like a miserable way to kick off our day. So I think they'll be really slow out of the gates here. Skubal, he's been one of the best pitchers last year. This year, he's been really good at home, especially 2.3 ERA and a 2.12 batting average allowed. Really good with runners in scoring position. I think he can go deep into this game because I think the Guardians will be swinging early. Then I'll turn it over to the bullpen. I think they can hold this Guardians team under 4.5 runs. I'd be shocked if they got to 5. Only 2 teams have gotten to 5 runs against Skubal. It was his first start of the year, I think, against the Dodgers, and then most recently he played against the Red Sox. They tagged him for 5 runs. I just think this guy's as good as it gets. We'll trust him. Then the Pirates on the other side, will need them to stay under 5.5 runs. We know how bad the Pirates offense has been. I don't know the last time they scored 6 runs that didn't require extra innings, which is what they did on Friday to ruin us. But still, they will face Logan Henderson. And I don't mind backing Logan Henderson. He is a guy making his 4th career start. So there's not a lot of numbers and sample size to his name, which isn't the worst thing in the world. The Pirates have never seen him. So maybe they'll take some adjusting to get to him. And this guy does have some strikeout potential. His last 3 starts, 9, 7, and 7 strikeouts. Now, I don't know if he's going to strike out a ton of guys. The Pirates are about middle of the pack for that, but this is just the Pirates offense that's been bad against righties in May. They're batting .222, second to worst, with a 75 WRC plus, which is the worst. So again, do I expect Henderson, who's got a 1.69 ERA and a .81 whip through 3 starts, do I expect those numbers to stay the whole season long? Absolutely not. That'd be one of the best rookie seasons ever. But I do think he can go out there and give us a serviceable start. If he gives up 3 or 4, we could still survive going into the bullpens, assuming that the Pirates probably aren't batting the 9th if Bailey Falter can hold down the Brewers offense, which the Brewers offense hasn't been good at all either. So I really think this is a good spot to back and fade, back Logan Henderson, fade this Pirates offense. A little 2-leg parlay. Guardians team total under 4.5. Pirates under 5.5, minus 137. Let's cash that. I think that I put it probably to around minus 150. That's a Sunday winner, which if it hits, I will have regretted not putting more money on it because I really do like it, but I'll still be happy with a 1-unit winner. Our final play, as we've talked about the last few days, our strikeout hit rate sheet will be back, and hopefully we can cook up a winner. We haven't officially looked into all the numbers, so there's a chance we don't officially play it, but we probably will. It's a Sunday. We'll try to find 5 pitchers or 4 that can get it done at around even money for a parlay. We've done really well on these since we started tracking. I believe they are 5-2, so not too shabby. Hopefully we can cook up a winner for today as we've lost 2 in a row on the hook. So hope the umpires are nice to us today. Let's have ourselves a day. To recap the picks, we have this strikeout hit rate sheet, which will be a half-unit play. We'll post that to the Dub Club in a little bit. Again, you can sign up using the link down below, $10 off your first month. Then we have a little bit of a long shot parlay. Acuna, Devers, Bellinger all to get 2 bags, just a quarter unit play. Throwing it on that. If it hits, win back over about 1.5 units. We'll take that. Then we have Bobby and Luis Ariz to record a hit. And then we have the Guardians team total under, Pirates team total under as a parlay. Those are the 4 picks. Let's have a good Sunday, and we'll see you guys back on Monday with some more picks. See you guys then. Peace out.